If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Well, it's that time of the month again where we talk about our expenses and how much we spent for the month of November in the state of Missouri. That includes heating the camper with propane stove with temperatures as low as 18 degrees. There's two rules to the to me talking about the expense report. One, we only stay at free campsites, and even though Carolyn's daughter is sick and I've been having to travel all over the place to make that really happen, we've only stayed at free campsites. The second rule, and this one, it really almost gets to the point where it's just ridiculous. I don't talk about insurance because it's every time I talk about insurance, it turns into a political issue. Well, I have found out now that if I don't talk about insurance, it turns into a political issue. Here's the thing about your insurance. I cannot tell you what you're going to have for insurance costs. It's just that simple. Everybody's needs are different. You know what your health insurance needs are. You know what your health insurance costs are. So add that onto your budget. Automobile insurance, your RV and camper insurance, call around, get the best prices you can get, and then add that onto your expense report. But as far as me telling you what my expenses are for insurance, it will do you absolutely no good. The whole point of this expense report is to tell you some of the things that you really should need to consider living out here on the road. And the other thing is Carolyn and I really do live very inexpensively. Carolyn and I, we eat pork and chicken. And no matter how many times I say that, that's all we eat. People want me to make a video about what we eat. It would be a very short video. Chicken, pork. That's it. Okay, let's get started. The categories that I list are communication, gas for the truck, gas for the generator, propane, grocery store food that we buy for the refrigerator, the pork and the chicken, fast food, and then finally there's miscellaneous. Alright, so let's get started. Communication, that is category of three things. Internet, Netflix, and telephone. First of all, our internet is provided to us, and every time I say this, people have all kinds of questions that I don't have the answers for. Our internet is provided to us through AT&T, through OnStar. I am sure that OnStar and AT&T have some sort of contract. My car, my vehicle, my 2015 Chevy Colorado it was the first vehicle to come out with this package where you could just buy the AT&T data. That's all it is data. It actually changed it. It's an unlimited package now for $20 a month. And it's a great deal. So if you want to see if your car has it, go to OnStar and look. That's the only thing I tell you. But it's $20. Netflix is $11. And my cell phone is $43. Now, next month that's going to change because just yesterday I bought Carolyn a phone also. As a result of us having to separate, she's staying with her daughter now because she has cancer. I wanted to stay in touch with her. Well, I've noticed that these phones, the prepaid phones, are not that bad of a deal. So we're going to monitor her phone and see if I want to replace my phone with one of those. So our communication cost is $74 for the month. Truck gas, we budgeted $160 a month for gas for the truck. So that means that if we want to go somewhere like Florida, we have to take that budget into consideration. So we may spend $160 getting to our destination, but when we get there, that means we can't travel anymore. This is really, a lot of budgetary planning. Anyway, we only spent $124 this month, and that's really good because, again, I'm having to travel quite a bit to go get Carolyn, pick her up, drop her off over at Beck's house. Well, now, of course, she's staying there permanently. But, we were traveling from the campsite back down to Beck's every few weeks, so we feel like we've done pretty good. Generator cost, man, gas prices have dropped. I mean, just dropped. It's incredible. We were paying, yesterday I looked, I paid $1.98 a gallon for gasoline. And so our generator cost went down to $30. So last month it was $50, this month it's $30. So that is just amazingly good. I'm really happy with that. Propane. Now, the first time I had to do a tank exchange, the refill place would not fill it because they said the expiration date on the tank had expired. I didn't agree with the lady, but I mean, what are you going to do? Argue with her? So I had to exchange it. The second time I filled up was $21. So it was just over $2 a gallon. So I mean, it was a really good deal. So I actually spent the same amount filling 2 cans on the refill that I spent on the exchange. So $21 for the exchange, $21 for 2 refills. Came to $42 for the month. Okay, food cost for the refrigerator, you know, that we actually eat, the pork and the chicken, came to $265. So once again, we did really well. We budget $450. Now that budget also includes in fast food, which I have not told you about. But so I mean, you know, $265. That means we could have ate another, what, $150 in fast food. But anyway, speaking of fast food, again, you know, we're having to eat out more like we did last month because of all the visiting that we're doing with Beck and me having to go to the city park and move around all day. We were at $100, and we took Carolyn's grandbaby out to eat one night. Okay, miscellaneous cost, that's just going to Walmart and different things. Had a flat tire this month, so I had to go get that fixed. I think that was $15, I don't remember. But our miscellaneous cost, razors, you know, shampoos, that kind of miscellaneous cost, was $70. And then we finally I had an ATM withdrawal. I took out money because I wanted to do some laundry. I was just so cold. It was so cold, and I just didn't want to do laundry outside. I'm just tired of doing it outside. It's just cold. So I did some laundry. So I got an ATM withdrawal that was $23. You know, the $20 ATM plus the charge of the ATM machine. So for a grand total of $728. So that's really good. Our budget is $850. So we come in over, you know, over $100 less than our budget. So we're doing really well again. Thanks for watching. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.